thought about it in the last few days and whatnot, and what it's going to be like?
Thought about it a little bit. Think it's going to hit me until it actually comes, and what I'm saying, and see all the emotion and just things like that.
What do you think it's going to be like before the game and coming through the tunnel one more time? And
I'm not sure yet. I'm not too sure exactly how it's going to be. It's the last time, so it gets a little bit harder when it's the last time. So it hasn't really dawned on me yet.
How would you feel what this team has accomplished this year? I mean, you feel like you guys have underachieved, or you kind of where you should be?
I think we underachieved a little bit. What I'm saying? Nobody expected us to lose 4 games, and obviously we want to end the season great. What I'm saying? To have 2 victories at the end of the season.
Motivation, I guess, for USF. I mean, do you feel? I mean, obviously Thanksgiving Thursday, you guys have a lot of other distractions, but do you feel like this team is refocused after what happened Saturday?
Yeah, I think it's refocused. What I'm saying? I mean, the message that we're getting out, I'm saying, do it for the seniors. It's the last game, so definitely want to let us go out on top.
If you had to pinpoint one thing most disappointing in this year, what do you think it might be?
I would say the loss to Virginia probably would be most disappointing for me personally.
What are you thankful for?
Family and friends. I'm saying, for having a good group of guys next to me day in and day out. I'm saying, on and off the field.
So you're going to go and have the turkey dinner with Damien? That's what you was kind of talking about earlier.
Hey, it's either I'm either go with him or he's gonna come with me because my mom, my brother, and my sisters are down, and my grandmother's gonna be down. So.
Every first year?
First year.
That's cool.
You don't do any of the cooking?
I actually cooked the last 2 years.
Oh yeah? Just side dishes or the turkey itself?
I cooked everything: turkey, ham, side dishes, everything.
You may be the only guy on the team that does that. Or does anybody else?
I'm not sure if anybody else does, but I know I have pretty good skills in the kitchen.
I'm going to throw a bucket of water on this thing, so I got to finish it. Back to the Virginia for 1 second, then we'll get back to the yams and all the other stuff. Was it because you guys felt like you just didn't bring enough that day, or is it because Virginia's a team you should beat? Why was that the?
I felt personally because we let Corey down by letting him take that hit. And I think about that day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? And try to figure out what we can do better from that point and pinpoint that every week.
Go back to your candied yams question.
I forgot. I was going to this game. I mean, a lot of people are going to be looking to see how you guys respond, whether you've given up on the season or whatnot. How conscious are you of that, and also with this game, how you guys play, what that means as far as how people look at Randy, too, and the program as a whole?
I think we just all want to go out on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? It's the last regular season game before bowl selections and things like that, so we want to go out on a positive note and try to get out of this thing with a W.
Speaking of bowls, El Paso, Texas, Orlando, which city you want to check out the more?
Whatever's the better bowl, really.
Whatever's the better bowl?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever been to El Paso, Texas?
Not at all.
Never
Haven't
been.
been there.
Okay.
I have family in Texas, though, so it wouldn't be a bad place.
Wouldn't be bad. Okay.
Like Mexican food?
Yeah, I love Mexican food, so that would be another perk, another plus.
What do you think about the future here with all the young guys a lot of guys played this year, a lot of young guys who are obviously going to be here next year. What do you forecast for this team after you leave here? What can they do?
I think they can do great things. I'm saying it's just a matter of staying focused, staying poised, and executing, and paying attention to detail and little things. I think that's the one thing that we tend to forget is just the little things, detailing the work, and minor things here and there.
Talk about USF defense. We kind of have it. I don't think any of us have asked about USF at all today.
They're actually a tough defense. They're only I think they've only given up a total of 3 or 4 touchdowns on the run game. So, I mean, we have a tough task ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Their front 7 is really decent, and their safeties like to come down and hit. So,
Coach said they're more physical than last year. Is that something you can pick off a film, or can you really tell?
You can tell. You can tell. I mean, they come downhill, especially in the secondary. I think this is probably one of the most physical secondaries we're going to face.
So this is a good team to crack another helmet against.
Definitely.
I don't know if you've been asked before, but just would it be emotional for you on Saturday, and also you guys go out there with your families and all of it before the game. Is it hard to go from that to cracking some guy with your helmet?
I don't think it's hard because I mean this game, every game there's a lot of emotion in it. Especially just this season. It's my last season, so every game was just had a little bit more emotion because it's the last time I'm going to face that team. Mm-hmm. So I think it's going to be probably a little more emotional because it's the last time that I deal with every aspect of the game. But I think it's just going to be pretty much the same as far as emotions go.